let's move on to wide receivers because, man, there were some real big surprises at wide receivers. And I'll tell you, one of my nominations, very pleasant surprise for me. Mm-hmm. Theresa helped you out too. But the first nomination I have to give is to Puka Nacua. Who
first time you'd be like, how do you say his name?
Yeah,
exactly.
Puka Nacua. I'll get to why when it's my turn to do my picks. But Puka Nacua finished the season in PPR leagues as the number 4.
Yeah.
The number 4 overall wide receiver, who in many leagues wasn't drafted. People didn't know who he was. Maybe if you're in a dynasty league or like a deep keeper league, maybe. Because remember back to the beginning of the season, Cooper Kupp was hurt. We didn't know what was going on.
Right.
We didn't know who was going to step up. In fact, a lot of people actually had written the Rams off.
That's true.
Yeah,
I was
completely.
And I was one of them.
And we're going to talk about the Rams when we get to the coaching staff of the year.
Yes.
All right, number 2 is DJ Moore, who was drafted, but was drafted around round 6, 7. Ended up as wide receiver number 5 on the season. And the third candidate that I would like to propose or throw out there is Nico Collins, who was another one that was drafted super late, if he was drafted at all. And a lot of people in the beginning of the year were completely staying away from Houston's offense because we didn't know what we were going to get with C.J. Stroud, with a new rookie head coach. A lot of unknowns. They absolutely stunk up the place the year before.
Correct.
Nico Collins wound up at number 10. Number 10. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. So my 3 candidates for wide receiver draft still of the year: Puka Nacua at number 4, DJ Moore at number 5, and Nico Collins at number 10. Who do you guys think? You want to pick from one of those 3, or do you have somebody else in mind?
I gotta go with DJ Moore.
Okay.
I had him in the Dynasty League again. And it was a surprising, I wasn't anticipating to start him, and I had to put him in to start every week. Literally.
Yep.
Because I couldn't not.
Right.
I've got to go DJ Moore.
Okay.
I've got to go DJ Moore. He was on the on my team that I won a championship with, and he and Justin Fields. It was a little inconsistent at times, but especially, sorry, babe, the Thursday night game when he played the Commanders and he had 4 touchdowns. That was a very feel-good moment.
Went off for over 40 fantasy points.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So my value, even though, and granted, years past, DJ Moore has been more of a fantasy headache than a fantasy value. This year, I think he definitely got the fantasy value.
Okay. And I'm going to go with Puka Nacua. I mean, wasn't on the radar at all at the beginning of the year. Did not get drafted. In fact, he was a free agent, I believe, in 98% of the leagues. Winds up as a top 5 as a rookie. And you use the word inconsistent when describing DJ Moore. Puka Nacua was absolutely consistent. He was always out there producing points. Didn't even know his name at the beginning of the year. Didn't know his name and didn't care to because I had written off the Rams.
Right.
So for me, it's Puka Nacua.